Oh boy. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, Shelly. Took me forever, right? Yeah, I wanted to call. I talked to KB, Kim, about her bird Houdini who passed away. So I wanted to catch up with her, and she was okay. We got to talk for a little bit, and of course, she's still grieving. Of course, that's her baby. She's grieving, but she's going to be okay. She's going to be okay. So I wanted to check up with her. And anyway, so we do have Leslie and then Shelly. And we'll see who else wants to sign up. Hi, Leo. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Shelly. So we'll see who else wants to show up. Hi, Lucerne. Oh, oh gosh. Make sure you pay your respects then. Make sure you go and pay your respects. Buttons. I don't know what you're doing, but cut it out. Buttons. Buttons. I don't know what you're doing, but cut it out, please, okay? Whatever it is you're doing. All right? Be a good girl. Okay? All right. Yeah, Lucerne, sorry for your loss. Thank you, Shelly. Yes, definitely sending prayers. All right, folks, we are doing 4444. Sign up, line up. Hello, we are doing 4444. Okay. Don't mind my hair. It just does what it wants to do. That's nice, Lucerne. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right, you guys, on a better note, let's find out what messages Spirit has for you. For some of you, there's a complication or there's a lot going on here. For some of you, you're missing out, or you feel like you're missing out on something. So whatever that's about, it's a little bit of a collective here. Also, too, somebody's got to finish signing something or signing some papers, whatever that means. And there's also something about an offer, a job offer, or opportunity. Gosh, I hope that's for me. All right, we'll see. Hey, Leslie. Awesome. Awesome. So, Leslie, you are up first. We'll get started in just a minute. Your hair's the same. Me too. Me either. I'm not cutting mine either. Just my bangs so I can see. Thanks, Lindsay. Nice job, Lindsay. Beautiful work, Lindsay. Beautiful work, Lindsay. Lindsay, I don't know why you don't have a job now, because you are so good on the computer. You are so good. You and Leo both. Oh, you are too, Leo? Yeah. All right, Shelly. Nice job, Shelly. That's nice, Shelly. Good job. That's my girl. Shelly. Woohoo. Up cup, peanut butter cup. Don't stop, pork chop. Shelly, don't stop, pork chop. Oh boy, I'd like to have long curly hair too. That'd be my dream. Your nickname is Buttercup? That's cute. I think mine's Pork Chop. Ah, shoot. Thanks, Leo. Me too. Or I'm going to be making videos from my car. Me and Buttons will be homeless in my car. I definitely want to hear that, Leslie. That song is a very nice song. That's a beautiful song, Leslie. That's a beautiful song. All right. Let me get started with Leslie's. Leslie, let's roll your dice, shall we? Roll your dice. Let's see what we get, miss. Let's see what we get. All right. Oh, I got to turn the phone around. Hold on. All right. Leslie. One. Okay, Leslie. Well, one. Okay, you saw it. One message. That's okay, Leslie. That's okay. It's going to be something that you need to hear, so it's coming. Let's see. Are these the ones I want? Spirit, are these the ones I want? All right, Leslie. Oh, boy. Well, Leslie, you know, it's funny. It's funny. So I was shuffling these cards, and I was shuffling for you, right, to get your one card, and this came out. Now, why this was in here, other than I store them in the same place, but it was two different piles. My other pile of them is over here. So this card talks about sunglasses, right? This person that you've seen in sunglasses. So you tell me who you've seen wearing sunglasses out of the people that you deal with right now. Because it says, I'll tell you if you can't see it, somebody's watching, looking, stalking, perhaps gaslighting. Their perception is changing, and they're focusing out. So that's what I figured. I figured if you've seen him and you've seen him out, of course you have probably seen Sergio out too, probably driving a truck with sunglasses. But this would be the most recent person, the last person that you saw out of the people that you're interested in who had sunglasses on. Means this person is like on the lookout. This person is paying attention. This person who even admitted. Now this part ain't psychic because, well, I did predict that, but I'm saying you confirmed. This person admitted driving past your street, and we saw them driving past your house. So, just to be sure that that was correct, wanted to let you know that. Yep. So it's either or. Maybe both. Maybe both. Hey, Michelle. Welcome. Maybe both. So definitely the sunglasses card. Definitely somebody watching, stalking, just on the alert, paying attention, looking out for you, looking for you, looking for a coincidence, looking to run into you, etc. Thank you, Michelle. All right. So your card message for today. All right. Creative writing. And I think a lot of this also has to do with your schooling, your education coming. The papers that you're going to turn in or the writing that you're going to turn in, whatever it is, whether it's on the computer, handwriting, whatever. It's very important that you critique your words carefully, that you use your creative side to tell the story, so to speak. Now, I'm not sure which classes you're taking, but there obviously is something to do with writing or collaborating something together, putting something together. It talks about taking time to write down like your thoughts. Now, this is also going to talk about your thoughts in journaling, perhaps writing notes down, writing your emotions down. This is really a guidance thing for you today, is talking about what you need to do to keep your headspace clear. As long as you are journaling or writing something, then you're going to be able to free the space in your mind, so to speak, and leave more room for the things that need to be in here, instead of worrying excessively about things that don't need to be at the top of your head at the time, to help you to prioritize a little bit better. It's like you have this natural gift about you. You have a way about you. And there's a stillness there, along with some anxiety and a little bit of fear. But you have a stillness there. And that stillness is where your creative side comes in. It's where it allows you to focus more on what's important to you. So your message today is mostly about creative writing. It's also talking about your perception as well, the way you're seeing things, the way you're looking at things. Perhaps try to find another angle, another mindset in the way that you focus on these people that are in your life. Perhaps it's time, especially with Mercury retrograde here, it is time to decide who stays and who goes. It's time to decide. And now's the best time, because now's when you're going to have the strength of the universe behind you on helping you to stop something, get rid of something, handle something, enforce boundaries with something, or completely eliminate something. This is very important message for you. Although it may seem simple, the simplicity of it is it's quite the opposite. Journaling your deepest desires, thoughts, worries, fears, putting all that down on paper, hide it so people can't read it and get into your business. Put it in the trunk of your car. I don't care what you do, but keep it private. But as you write what you're thinking, it takes so much pressure off of your mind. It allows you to keep your thoughts clear for studying, for learning, for being able to consume, or to be able to absorb the information that you're going to be putting in, because there's going to be needing room for that. Spirit's also talking about turning around, Leslie. Turning around. Maybe turning around and looking to see who's behind you. Perhaps looking around you, around the vicinity, around the area, and you'll notice this person who's watching, following, stalking. Now, this person, it means no harm. Okay, this is not a dangerous thing. It doesn't sound healthy, no. But it is somebody who's quite attracted, is somebody who's quite nosy about your business, quite nosy about wanting to know what you're doing, or if you're seeing someone, or where you're going. Somebody who doesn't have the balls to come forward at this point, or is not choosing to at this point. Very cut and dry. I'm very direct with you. But this person, that's why they're telling you turn around. So when you feel like eyes are on you, chances are they are. So look around, all right? Yeah, I'm scripting for a few things, including the little house I'm looking at. Awesome. Awesome. Helen, when the dice rolls 1, don't they get 2 cards? No. No, before we were doing it where 1 wasn't counting. where we were doing it where one wasn't counting, but now I've extended that if you get one, then you get a card message and you also get a spirit message. So it's kind of like getting two, but you're getting another message from spirit on top of the one card. So that's kind of how it's going now. Yeah. It seems like everybody's had different opinions or point of views or suggestions on how they wanted me to do the one. So at least the one now is not just an empty one. It's kind of like two messages put together. So that was pretty good. Actually, there was about three messages in Leslie's message here. There was about three in that. So she actually did really well for one. Yeah, she did really well for one. All right. So Shelly is up next. Shelly. All right, Shelly. Hold on one second. Let me change the view. All right. All right, Shelly. Whoa, Shelly got 6. Holy smokes in Toledo. Holy smokes in Toledo. Whoa, Shelly. Whoa-wee, whoa-wee. Now, see, that's when you get your really money's worth. You get double, that's like hitting jackpot at the casino. All right, Shelly. Coming up, Shelly. 6 is cool, right? Kayla. All right. Shelly, the first message that comes up for you is self-love. Self-love. Shelly, with the self-love card being 24, which happens to be my birthday, it's funny that 2 and 4, again, is 6. You rolled a 6, and now you have a 6. There is the talk of self-love here for you, and that it's pertaining to putting yourself first, your needs first. Yeah. Yeah, you're not like me. I forget everything. This self-love, Shelly, is something that you need to prioritize, something that you must allow yourself to be first in anything. You can't give from an empty cup. Self-love also talks about setting your boundaries, allowing people in and not allowing people in, deciding who stays, who doesn't. Self-love is obviously something that you've been begging for, asking for, needing, and wanting someone to love you for yourself, for who you are, accepting you just the way you are. It feels that you allow yourself to change for people, to fit their expectations of you. You change the perception of how they see you to the way they want to mold you and see you. You become someone else in fear of that if you were to be your complete self, to act the way you want, speak the way you want, dress the way you want, talk the way you want, whatever, anything. It talks about, with this self-love, it's trying to say to you, if you have to alter who you are, if you have to alter your thoughts, your words, everything, your feelings, your emotions, if you have to alter them to be with somebody, that's not self-love. That's loving them more. That's giving them the benefit of the doubt. It's giving them the power. And it's them not accepting and loving who you are. Flaws, anything, doesn't matter. All right. Second card, have faith, 22, which gives you 4. With this card, Shelly, having faith, believing that God's ways, the universe ways, are right on time. I honestly believe that you are in the right place. You're doing the right thing. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be. Things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. Don't question or judge anything that's coming toward you. There is either going to be communication, phone calls, messages, something with a deeper meaning. Somebody's questioning something. It's like an explanation will be needed, but have faith in the words that you'll choose to use. To, yes, de-escalate a situation, but at the same time, make your point clear of what you like, what you don't like, what's good, what's not good, what you'll accept, and what you won't accept. Have faith that the universe knows that the speed of things is not to your liking. The universe knows that you're maybe not trusting the timing of everything. Why something's taking so long, why it's not happening right away, why us humans always want instant gratification, that kind of thing. There's a side of you, next card. There's a side of you that wants to be wild. There's a side of you that wants to just let your hair down and just be free. Dance around the house yelling, woohoo, woohoo, like having a good time. There's a side of you that doesn't want to have to worry anymore. There's a side, this wild side of you, this wild feeling, this wild energy. It's kind of like you've been holding back so much of yourself. Somebody's not getting to see the real you. The real you is super fun, jokey, laughable, silly. Yes, serious when needed, but for the most part, if this person that you have in your life could just for one day see this other side of you that you've kept from them, they're either going to love it or they're going to hate it. Because you're a goofball. You're just like me. You're a goofball. And meaning that the silliest things make you laugh like you have a feather in your stomach. And the funniest things can make you laugh so hard that you'd be wiping tears from your eyes. Somebody's really missing out on this other side, this wilder side of you. This wilder side, when I say wild, now listen, don't get me wrong. I don't mean wild, promiscuous, and all that kind of shit. What I'm talking about when I say wild, meaning that there's a very serious, professional, classy side of you. There's a very motherly, nurturing side of you. And there's a very good, friendly, funny, jokeable, laughable, can make any storm seem like a big bowl of flowers coming towards you. You have the ability to change people's perception of the way something is and lighten that load up for them to see the brighter side of it. That is your gift to a lot of people. Even in the hardest and the worstest of times, you still, even when you're hurting, even when you're sad, even when you're scared, you're still sharing light. Always light with everybody that you can. That's your gift, Shelley. That is your purpose, in case you were wondering. All right, next card. Fourth card. Letting go. Hey, Bobby. All right. So you have letting go here. You know, it's funny, but although you're holding on still, although a part of you is wanting to hold on with every single bit of strength that you have, you're wanting to hold on. And there is another side of you that you tend to be like, nope, 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 nope. I don't want to hear it. There's another side of you that keeps whispering to you. And it stops you in your tracks for a minute. And when it stops you, you're thinking. And you're pondering about that all of it. All of it. It makes you shake your head. But at the same time, you choose to focus back on the few good times and hope that those good times were enough to get you through this hard time, this not a satisfactory moment in the situation. And you're hoping those good times are enough to keep you holding on, to give you a reason to hold on, to give you every reason not to walk away, not to let go. But I must say that, honestly, with the 6 and the 2, because 26 is 8, right? With an 8, you're almost, not yet. If you hit a 10, that's different. But with this 8, you're almost to the point where enough's enough. You're almost there. You're not there yet. You are not, no way in hell. Spirit is showing me you are not ready to walk away from a situation. You are not ready to say, I'm done. You are not ready to throw in the towel. You are not ready to lose hope or faith. Again, remember, you're the one who's always bringing, oh, my leg's asleep. You're the one who's always bringing light. So it's hard for a light worker, a light person, to accept the darkness to come past. The light worker's like, oh, here comes some dark. Boom. Sunshine. Sunshine. The darkness isn't coming through here. It's true. It's true. That's your biggest struggle. Your biggest struggle is to walk away. Your biggest struggle is to turn your back. Oh, you can get mad. Absolutely, it shows you can get mad. But you're always going to put that crown, and you're going to adjust that crown back on their head. You're going to straighten that crown out for them. You're a king, so to speak. That's what you do. But there will come a time, because you're at an 8. So unless this person that's around you does some deep thinking, they choose, not you, they choose to see themselves for who they really are and decide that they need to adjust something or make a change. Unless they do that, you're going to get to the 9, and eventually you're going to get to the 10. And when you get to that 10, you'll be letting go. So that's what this is, to let you know ahead of time right now that this isn't about the best that you can do. This isn't about the best you can be. This isn't about what you do from here on out. It's not about you at all. It's about them needing to change something in their demeanor, in their character, in their morals, where their values are held. It is not your battle now. It's not. You can keep shining light all you want. But when you get to the 10, no matter how much light you shine, the answer will come. The letting go will be hard, but it will be done. All right. Now your last card. All right. You have the Clover. And for the Clover, this is you and another family member, perhaps your sister. And it's funny because there is one with light hair and there's one with dark hair. So I'm going to say, yes, that's your sister. And this is the number 21, which 2 and 1 equals 3. So I don't know if 3 has anything to do with you, your sister, your father. But this is about releasing guilt. This card, it's talking about this burning feeling or desire. It's talking about this pain or this guilt that feels like it's in the pits of your stomach, like the pits of hell in your stomach. It talks about you questioning all your choices and decisions, where your father and his care was concerned. This talks about you and someone else trying to come to a happy medium, come to an agreement, come to an understanding. All the decisions were not based just on one person. This is spirit trying to say very hard that you need to release any guilt that you're feeling about your dad. No matter what choice or decision you would have made from the beginning, in the middle, or in the end, the outcome would have been the same. Perhaps the ending would have been a little bit different. It could have been more painful. It could have been more uncomfortable for him and for you. But I feel that the universe is showing me and the angels are showing me that they made it happen in the end, in the best way that they could for everyone. At the very last moments, he wasn't in pain. He was comfortable. He was surrounded by love. He wasn't alone. So I need you to know that your father doesn't even want you to hold on to any guilt. He knows you went above and beyond. You made phone calls, you made threats, you did everything that you could do to make sure that your dad was well taken care of. You would have done anything, including lay in that bed for him, if you could have. And Spirit knows that. Unfortunately, nothing can bring him back. I understand that. But the best news is that he's right there with you. He's right there with you. You'll continue to see signs, whether it's lights messing up or TV turning off or on, sometimes even cell phone issues, all through electronics. Is definitely the way he's going to try to communicate with you, and also through the dogs, because it feels like, because of his love of dogs, sometimes he chooses to take in the energy or on the energy of one of your dogs purposely, because he knows that you'll pay attention to some of the other signs you may have missed before. But he knows that where the animals are concerned, you won't miss that. So when he needs to really get a hold of you, when he really needs you to get a message, when he really needs you to know something, your dogs are going to just look at you and you're going to be like, what? What? And they're just going to look at you. And they'll be staring. It's one dog that will just keep looking at you and looking at you. Know that your father is trying to come through that way for you. It's just saying that you're not alone. You're not alone. And that's what he keeps saying. But you're going to see one of the dogs just keep staring. Like, what? Did you want a treat? Did you got to go outside? What? And they're just going to keep looking. Like, nope, you didn't get it yet. You'll know. You'll know. Mm-hmm. As soon as you say something, when they're doing that, as soon as you say something about your dad, the dog will either kiss you, lick you, and then walk away. Then be done. Like, okay, you got it. Good. You'll see. Watch. Watch. Watch it happen. All right. Shelly, you're done? I think. That was 6, right? Was that 6? All right, Kayla. Kayla, Robert, and Tammy. Hello. All right, Kayla. Kayla. Let's roll your dice. Let's roll your dice. Let's see what's up. Hold on. Let me switch it. Okay. All right, Kayla, come on. Oh, come back here. Hey, come back here. Kayla, are you running from something? Are you running from something? Or are you trying not to deal with something right now? Is there something that you just don't want to have to deal with, or you don't feel like doing? Is there something you're procrastinating, putting off? You got 2. All right. You got 2. Switch you. So is there something that you're dealing with that you're either trying to run from, you're trying to avoid, you're trying to escape, you're trying to not have to do it or not deal with it? Yeah, 2's pretty cool. Because if it was one mess, it would be 33, 33, and 2 of them would be 66, 66. So actually, yeah, you made out good. But what is the deal? What is the deal, Kayla? Yeah, I need to heal properly from my ex. Okay, so then that's it. That you're running actually from your emotions. I don't really feel like you're not healing the right way, because healing doesn't mean to keep thinking about them. Healing doesn't mean they've got your mind twisted up, right? They got your ex has your mind twisted up. They got your mind all fucked up, really. Right? They got your mind all fucked up. They got you going back and forth. You got yourself hating them and loving them at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. But there's a part of you that doesn't want nothing to do with them, and there's another part of you that wishes things would change, because you do still want that. No matter how much of an asinine they are, you just want them to change. Yeah. There's a lot of drama there, Kayla, so don't worry about that. It's not going to work out. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Lindsay. He misses you, Kayla. All right. Pay attention to the signs is your first card. Pay attention to the signs. And this is a number 10. Pay attention to the signs, okay? Somebody's going to be letting go of something very soon. Either he's going to be letting go of this new person. Well, you do. You do. And this, pay attention to the signs. This is, let me move this over here. My legs are starting to hurt. All right. Okay. So, paying attention to the signs, noticing what's going on here, realizing that sometimes what you're seeing or what you're believing is going on right now is the furthest from the truth. A lot of times your imagination is kind of tormenting yourself. It's self-sabotaging you. It's worried that what's happening between him and this other person is, you're worrying that it's better. You're worrying that he likes her better. Yeah, you're worried about him and that situation and how far it's going to go. You're worried about that replacement or being replaced. But you have to pay attention to the signs. You know how he normally is. You know the way he's argumentative. You know the way he starts arguments. You know the way that he is very temperamental. He has a very bad temper. He's very impatient. He's wishy-washy. He doesn't make decisions well. He's not really good with money. He's dependent either on his mother or someone else. And he uses people to get where he needs to be. This is just a timeout right now for you and him. This is a timeout. Again, I can't insist enough to say, listen, you see the light that she's holding? Right now, what you see and what you feel is darkness. Right now, what you think is going on. When I say darkness, it means you can't see everything. It means you can't see in the dark real well. You could not possibly identify somebody perfectly in the dark, which means you cannot identify the situation and how it's going, even by his mother's words and perceptions, with his mother speaking and saying certain things. You can't go by that. Go by what you know. Kayla, what you know is that he's the one that causes the breakups between you and him. Oh, yeah. Listen, he has issues, whether it's addiction issues as well, because I see that. He has issues, which is why his mom enables him. Yes, I was going to say, because Paying attention to the signs, meaning that, like I said, the mother is not going to give you the information that you think you're going to get. She's not. If anything, the mother would set you up for failure. Because the mother is so used to him depending on her that when you're involved and he's depending on you, she gets frustrated. Now he's with somebody that's younger, who's also very immature, also has an addiction issue, also who's needy too. They're going to drown that mother for almost everything she's got. They're going to run her down and run her dry. She's going to get exhausted with that situation. When things aren't working out, yes, when things aren't working out, those two, she's going to go somewhere else. She's only toward him right now, thinking like a sugar daddy kind of thing, thinking like he's older, he's going to take care of me, he's going to do for me, he's going to do this for me, that for me. That's going to happen for a little while. And then everybody's going to get tired of it because she's going to run. She's going to cheat on him. She's going to get caught doing something that he's not okay with. There will be a domestic involved there, and things are going to end. Your second card comes up. See? Yeah, it talks about selling out. You got the same card, selling out. Number one is that this person who you're so dead set on, like wanting to fix it again, wanting to try again, thinking that maybe this time will be better, next time will be better. It's like if he just follows what he should do, if he just stays on the right path or whatever, but you're selling yourself out, wanting to go back on this. Yeah, timing. I don't have timing, really. My timing is never perfect, but the facts will always show up. So just like I'm talking about the guy currently with the younger girl, they're going to end up breaking up. He's going to try to rebound back to you. Don't be an option for him. That's my message to you. He's done. You need to walk away from that. The mother's no help. She's got her own issues. I don't know if she's a drinker or what. She's got her own issues. She's a mess. Isn't she divorced as well? She's got something going on. Now, this selling out business, you need to really start focusing on getting yourself on a clean, sober, clean, focused, educational path. If you consume yourself with only work and education and being home and get rid of all these people who you think are friends, they're not. Many people that you deal with are associates. You may have one good friend out of all of them. People only take advantage of you or want you when you have something to give them or there's something you can do for them. Things keep going back in the same, hey, Marcia. Things keep going back in the same cycle. I didn't mean to give you an extra card, but it happened. Things keep going back in the same cycle. Same cycle keeps repeating over and over again, which means the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. This is definitely going to be trouble for you. You don't need to get locked up. You don't need to have the police called on you. You don't need somebody to say you don't belong there. You don't need another restraining order problem. You don't need all that. You don't need to deal with evictions and everything else. You need to get yourself a clean slate. You need to start over. You need to start over with something. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, great, Marcia. I'm glad. But you definitely, Kayla, you need to start fresh. You deserve a fresh start. And you're the only one who can decide that, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to start all over. I'm going to get rid of every freaking thing and every person who's not for me. Every person who's not trying to encourage me to be a better me tomorrow than I was today. You need to let a lot of people go. It's time to clean house. Yeah. Yeah, because he can't deal with somebody with problems and issues. And he doesn't want to deal with somebody who's dealing with an asshole like that one over there. The one that you've been dealing with. That'll make him look bad. You need to show him who you really are. Not what life has taught you and not what circumstances and situations and relationships and You need to get you cleaned out of that victim mode. Honey, you've got so much potential. You're so smart. Listen, there's not a job that you can't do. You've settled for bullshit jobs. You've settled for bullshit relationships. You keep settling and selling out, selling yourself short. And you can't do that anymore. That's not acceptable no more. The only way to really get back at somebody who did you wrong is to show them that you're getting better and better and better without them. And that your frequency is going up so high they could never communicate with you again because they're not on your level. They're not on your level. Kayla, blessings want to open up for you. Doors want to open up for you. The path is going to be made very clear for you, but you have to walk it. You have to choose to go forward and not backwards. I know it's hard not to turn around. I know it's hard not to try to fix something that you feel you could fix, but you can't fix it. He's not going to change. It's not going to get better. It's always going to be dysfunctional, and that's what it is. You, my friend, Miss Kayla, don't have to live that life. I know the odds were against you for a long time, but now things have changed. You're in a better position than you were before, but now you can definitely go forward. Yeah. If you don't go forward, you're always going to wonder, what if I would have made a better choice? What if I would have walked away? What if I would have done what Helen said? Then maybe I wouldn't be in this shit right now. Because otherwise, I'm telling you, within the next 3 to 4 months, there's going to be a big, huge tower moment for you. And that outcome isn't going to be good. It's going to be really bad. You don't need that. You don't need any fines. You don't need parole. You don't need all that. Trust me when I tell you, wash your hands now and go. All right? Bobby, you up? Bobby, you up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Bobby, you here, Bobby? Mr. Bobby? All right. Shuffle my cards for Bobby and then roll the dice for Bobby. Shuffle my cards. Oops. Shuffle my cards for Bobby and then roll the dice for Bobby. All right, Kayla, let me know, baby. Let me know what you do. I'm telling you, ignore him. Ignore him. Let the pig play in the mud. Let the pig play in the mud. That's where he chooses to be. Let him play in that mud. Let him have it. Let him have it. Soon you'll send that girl a thank you card. Thank you for taking that shit away from me. You'll see. All right, Mr. Bobby. Aw. Nice job, Bobby. Good job. Oh, you see what Bobby wrote, Kayla? Exactly. Yep. Start making your posts private because you don't need stalkers. All right, Bobby. All right, I just want my deck clean. I just want my deck clean, Bobby. Hi, honey. Oh, that popped out. Is that for Bobby? Okay, Bobby. I'm gonna keep that card. It just popped out, but I'm gonna still roll the dice. All right. All right. Shall we roll? All right. Here we are. Come back here. Now let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, 7. Come on, 7. Come on, 7. Ah, man, you got a 1. That's some bullshit. All right. Well, you got the 1. We'll give you a good one. We'll give you a good one. Because 1 is still going to be 2. So 1 is still going to be 2 because the way I do the messages. So, plus, you have an extra card. So technically, you're getting 3. Because you rolled a 1, and with a 1, you kind of get 2 messages with that. And you also had an extra card come up. So, the card that came out while I was shuffling with your name, Bobby, is love. Love. And the best part about this is it's an 8 and a 2, which is a 10. So what this is talking about is something's about to change where love, relationship, friendship, situationship, whatever you want to call it, where it's concerned, something is about to it's like seeing when you light a candle. Um I want to say ignite, that's the word I want. You've definitely looked over things in the past. You definitely looked over things in the past, and the things in the past, Bobby, were not or did not turn out the way you anticipated. Bobby, Spirit is very strongly advising you to take your steps carefully toward a relationship, toward love, toward this connection that you have with someone. Sometimes it shows you're overthinking a lot of things in the situation. There's a side of you that needs to protect yourself from the same things that are in the reflection of the mirror. When we talk about this reflection in the mirror, you're the person that's wanting, yes, a relationship, but not somebody up your ass 24/7. Yes, you're wanting communication, but not 24 hours a day. But yes, you're wanting somebody loyal, somebody that's honest, somebody that does let you know like where they are, what they're doing, what's going on, what their plans are for today, just so you can kind of plan around that. Not for any other reason, but just so you know when it's time that you can get a hold of them or when you will be able to see them or something like that. Love comes in, this card love, like I said, this card love that comes up for you. It feels like there's a distance here. Distance, whether it's because of time, distance, whether it's because of emotional distance right now is happening between you and someone. It's almost like somebody might be playing games here. The message comes through from Spirit talking about somebody's on the fence about something. Somebody has not made a complete choice or decision about something they want to do. Somebody might also be giving you like a mind fuck. They might be playing games with you mentally, emotionally. There's also another person around you who just simply decide to be friends. They may simply decide that they're going another route or they're going with another person or they're going in another direction. This person feels like temporary. I feel like this person may decide eventually to move away. And when I say away, I mean away, like another state, another town, another country, whatever. They may decide to move away. Even like New York City comes up very strong. There's it's like you're starting to do a self-evaluation. There's an awakening, Bobby, coming for you. This awakening is kind of going to show you your purpose. Be careful with Mercury retrograde. Be careful with Mercury retrograde where somebody, either you or them, might be very quick to just end something. Mercury retrograde is a no-nonsense time. It's not a good time to make a decision. It's not a good time to, I mean, it is if you're just deciding to clean house. Yeah, you're going to clean everything out. But it's not a good time to try to decide whether or not You should or shouldn't. It has to be a clear answer. It's like trust your instincts, trust your intuitiveness. Your mind is going to either tell you yes or it's going to tell you no. There is not going to be a halfway point for many people, including you, with Mercury retrograde. I don't feel like at this time he's involved sexually with anyone. No. He talks to many. He takes on responsibility toward a female, obligations or responsibility toward a female. But I don't feel the sexual relationship. I don't feel his desires for that person. What I do feel is that you have a lot of decisions that are up in the air right now. There's a lot of things that you're wanting to change, but I'm being told to tell you to stay still right now. So stay at your job, don't quit, don't walk away, keep both jobs right now, or whatever you're doing, keep right now, stand still. Right now, you need to be able to be busy. You need to find a way to be busy every day. It's like every day, maybe with one day off a week, if that, or even a half a day off. But keeping you busy keeps your mind out of trouble. Depression is real. Frustration is real. But the chase isn't needed. That's what they keep saying. The chase isn't needed. This chase is going to lead you on a dead end path because you're going to not be able to catch up with that person. Waiting and allowing them to come toward you will give you more power in the end. The retrograde is on until, let's see. Alexa, when does Mercury retrograde end?
Mercury is retrograde. Mercury turns direct on September 15th, 2023.
September 15th. On September 15th, it turns direct. So it won't be as the way it is now. So hold tight for another month. Not that long. It's about 3 weeks or so, 4 weeks. Don't do anything. Don't leave. Don't change nothing. But right now, everybody's going to take what you're saying wrong. Everybody's going to miscommunicate. Everybody's going to get upset too quickly. Everybody's going to lose their patience. So you got to work against this and you got to prepare for it, especially in the line of work that you do. You do a lot of customer service. Just keep in your mind, customer's always right. Customer's always right. And wherever you're dealing with coworkers, sometimes having a lot to say makes you look like an ass. Sometimes saying nothing gives you more power. So work on just shake your head. Say nothing. As much as want to come out of your mouth, don't say it. Don't say it. Spirit is definitely speaking about a lot of changes coming up for you. And 2024 is going to be an extreme dramatic change. There's going to be the people that you may be involved with right now might not even be part of your life for 2024. You may decide to take a whole new direction. It's like you're going to be cleaning up. I see you like with a shovel, cleaning up all the shit, so to speak. Just cleaning stuff up, cleaning up a mess that was kind of created or a place that you thought you fit in or belonged. And it feels like, you know what? I don't know why I settled for that. I don't know why I allowed myself to be lowered to that because you're not holding yourself high at the standards that you need to. You'll get through these 3 weeks if you just focus on work. Just focus on work. Work and family, work and family. That's it. Let everything else come to you. Don't chase it. Let everything else come to you for the next 3 weeks. After the 3 weeks, then you could go towards something. But right now, just let everything come to you. All right? But I see you cleaning stuff up. I see you making big strides, big changes. I also see there's something with I don't know, but your mind is going to get clear. Somehow, something that you're going to do is going to create your thoughts in your mind to become clearer. Somehow, you're going to look at something and demand that you either make a change with it, or you're going to demand somebody else changes something because you're not going to tolerate something. And it's either you're not going to tolerate something from yourself, or you're not going to tolerate something from somebody else. But you're going to get to the point where you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm fucking done. And you're going to mean it. You're going to be very adamant about something. It's coming up within the next 3 weeks. It's coming up. Remember, I said that. But you're going to be like, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm getting tired of this shit. I shouldn't have to try this hard. I'm not doing this. You'll see. So, Bobby, that's your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. Things are changing. Great news is coming. 2024 is going to be amazing. The next 3 weeks is going to be a little tough for you. But remember what I said, silence is golden. Silence is golden. For the next 3 weeks, don't chase. Wait. Just be patient and wait. I hope this helps. All right, who's next? All right, let me shuffle up. Who's next? Bobby said 3 weeks of this. This is good. All right, Tammy. Tammy, baby. Tammy, baby. All right, Tammy, let me roll your dice after I shuffle. Whoa, you see that? You get an extra card because that flew out. Oh, great. Nice card, too. All right. All right. Hold on. I'm just getting the energy out of my cards. Got to get the energy out of my cards. All right. So one card popped out, so you do get another card. If the card pops out, there's nothing I can do about it. I got to give it to you. So, Bobby, I hope you got all that. I know there's a little bit of a delay there. All right. Let me sit my butt forward. Don't you fall off the couch. Okay. All right. Look, Bobby. Ah, boy. You see my bubba? All right. Whoa, Tammy. Tammy, you got 6. You got 6. All right. Hold on. I keep hearing something in my kitchen. Let me just make sure everything's okay. What I keep hearing. Nothing outside. Huh. I got ghosts in my kitchen, I guess. Okay. I wish you guys were all here so we could just have a party and we all be here and hang out. We could order pizza and hang out and just talk and laugh and watch funny TV and oh man, it would be great. All right. Where's the cards for Tammy? Okay, Tammy. All right, Tammy. All right, guys. Do I look like I only had a few hours of sleep? I'm telling you what. I was making TikTok videos till 4 o'clock in the morning pretty much because I could not sleep. That was a mess. I am going to make some more though. So check out my TikToks. Check out my TikToks. Okay, Tammy. So, Tammy, I do have this one card. This is the one that came out. You are the breath. And that's what it says. And if you look, it's like you need to look up at the sky tonight or look at the stars. Hopefully you'll have no rain and you'll have some stars. Listen and connect to your intuition. So Spirit is kind of saying to ground yourself. If you need to stand outside without your shoes on for a minute, right on the porch, right on the concrete, right on the wood, whatever. Just stand right out there and just ground yourself for a minute. You know, the body is made up of all of energy, right? So much, even our heart and all that is the electrical system, right? So you need to sometimes recharge that. So sometimes if you're feeling down or you're feeling less energy, maybe you're feeling out of sorts, maybe just not in the mood for much and not really wanting to talk or trying to fight depression, or whatever's going on, even anxiety, just for a minute go outside and put your feet on the ground or hug a tree or touch a tree. At least touch a tree. I don't really like to hug a tree because I don't know what bugs. I just can't. But I can put my hand up on a tree and the energy is amazing. All right. So Tammy, you got 6 cards. So here we go. Okay. So Tammy, that extra card doesn't count. That was just a blessing card, a gift card. Again, it talks about you are the breath. You are the breath. So in other words, somebody who feels like they can't catch their breath, somebody who feels like they're just, you know how like when you're so anxious, like you're not even breathing too good? It's like you're just breathing real shallow. You're not taking the deep breaths like you know about. So when you're anxious, you're breathing fast and you're breathing short. You're not breathing in deep and relaxing. A lot of people don't understand too the stomach area. A lot of people hold a lot of weight in their midsection because of the fact they're not breathing properly. Breathing alone, you can lose weight. You don't even have to change your diet. Sometimes breathing alone will change that. All right. So Tammy, keep giving your breath, keep giving your messages, keep giving your experiences. Oh, and I want to find out too from you about those fruit and vegetable pills. I want to find out about them. I'm gonna look that up. I forget what you said the name was. Vive or something like that. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, Tammy, your first message. Tell me when. Tell me when. All right, Tammy. Thank you. Tammy, seeking the truth. Seeking the truth. This card feels more intended for you and your man, your little honey pie. It feels like he's wanting to explore something with you. He's wanting to go to the next level. He's very comfortable in the situation, the way things are. He's definitely feeling support and love. He's a little scared to take a next step, but he is looking forward to making this like a permanent, a legal, a name thing, change name, kind of change name, title, that kind of thing. So like a Mrs., you know what I'm saying? It's like you're almost there. I think he's waiting for finances and things like that to adjust and get stable. And then also for the relationship to continue. Oh, thank you so much, Bobby. And then for the relationship to continue to keep moving forward and keep balancing out the way that it's been. Your next card comes up, victim consciousness. Anything that's happened in the past. Okay, payment, got you, babe. Anything that's happened in the past, this victim consciousness, you're aware of. You're definitely aware of. But I have to say that you also have released so much that was holding you back and holding you down, so much that was making you not be able to expand, not being able to excel, not being able to appreciate what was around you because you were so focused and stuck on the things that were the chains. They were like chains pulling you, pulling you, pulling you. Your surgeries are done. There's no more physical anything that I see you getting done. Nothing. I feel like you don't want to have to deal with that anymore. I feel like this victim consciousness is now like you've been made aware of what the past has tried to create for you in this present. It tried to change who you are. It tried to pull you in a bad direction. But you were able to put a stop sign there. You were able to make a choice and a decision that benefited you. The next card that comes up is Temptation. Moderators, please keep track of how many cards I'm doing. So I'm doing 6 for Tammy. I believe that this is her third card, because she had Seek the Truth. She had Seek the Truth, and then she had Victim Consciousness, and then she has Temptation. The other card was a gift. That was a gift from the universe. So she's on her third card. She has 3 left after this. So Temptation comes up, Tammy. Yeah, this is the third one. Temptation is a 10. So you're at the point now where anything that you were battling or struggling with before that had to do with any type of overdoing it, whatever that could be, eating, sleeping, exercising, drinking, anything, smoking cigarettes, whatever, anything that was a big temptation before is falling off. It's wearing itself out. It's not taking hold of you anymore. You're not in that chokehold anymore. You're not even tempted by that. Now, there is something still, I think, where perhaps drinking may occasionally sneak up or sneak around. Be very careful. Be very careful with this, because you don't want to end up with a liver issue and with a stomach ulcer and with something like that that's going to destroy or defeat, because it's not worth your time. And I feel like you've overcome so much with that. Your next card comes up as the Wings, and the Wings talk about these wings that you've always had. You've never needed additional wings to be able to fly. You've never needed additional resources. In other words, you were always very self-sufficient. You were always very independent. No matter what was going on, you were always able to stay above water, to keep afloat. I think you've discovered your life's purpose when you finally decided to turn around, when you finally decided to look another way, when you finally decided to let some things go. Now, the next card comes up about is procrastination. Yeah, exactly, Tammy. Me too. So procrastination, it talks about it. Not feeling like doing something right now, something that you've been putting off, something that you've been wanting to do. This is more about going through something, getting rid of something, cleaning out something, clearing up something, making more space. Once you create that more space, you'll be able to do something in that space that you'll really enjoy. Like, you'll be able to make that space a more calming space, not a space that gives you anxiety. It's like you're finally just going to get really mad at the situation, and you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of that. And that's it. I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to pick 10 things. I'm going to throw them in a bag, and out they go. So that's what I see you doing, getting rid of the procrastination on something and finally working on clearing this space. You may be selling things instead of maybe throwing them out. Maybe you're selling them, maybe putting it on Facebook and you're selling them in a yard sale page, whatever. Where employment is concerned, I feel entrapment is there right now. I feel like this waiting is really creating a struggle, a hardship for you. It's overwhelming. It's like trying to stay patient, keeping yourself busy or occupied. But I feel like whatever's coming where employment is concerned is that you are very teachable, that you are welcoming this opportunity. You are open to this as well. I don't feel like there's any self-sabotaging at all. I feel like, as a matter of fact, it's going to unleash your creativity. Your last card that comes up talks about prosperity. It talks about wealth, contentment, success, achievements, and abundance. There is an amazing, I do too, Tammy. I mean, you should see, I keep saying it every day. I think that card was for me. I'm procrastinating. I need to throw a lot of shit out. This wealth and contentment, the success, these achievements, this abundance is definitely like yours to have. Yes, I know you've had to be patient waiting a while for this to come to fruition. But it's like, in the meantime, it's giving you a chance or the opportunity to take off your mask. It's giving you the chance and the opportunity to take off your mask. And with that, you're finally loving who you are. You finally love sharing your emotions and your feelings. It's like you've reached the point where you know that what took your strength away many years ago is exactly what's giving you your strength now to help others to move forward. There's a very good balance coming in for you, Tammy. I'm praying. I believe, yes, September. Keep in touch with that person. Definitely keep in touch. But there's definitely a balance that's coming in, and it's going to give you that release. But the only thing I need you to remember is that when you go to work and when you come home, yeah, you're going to be tired. You and your partner need to work out a routine that's going to help out with, whether it's put the dishes, for him to put the dishes away, or him to throw in a load of laundry, or him to do something, whatever, to help while you're away at work, so that when you come home, that you can keep getting along, not getting frustrated, not getting overwhelmed, but staying in balance. Because the love that you two have, this understanding, this medium ground, like you found a level ground with your partner. A lot of people struggle to get to that point. And I'm sure it's not always easy, but I think because you allow each other the space that you each need as well, is why that helps. But remembering to both go out for your car rides, to both go out for a walk, to both get out of the house. It's important for both of you, together, separate, whatever. It's important for both of you to be able to get some fresh air outside. But it's also important to do it together. That's what I'm hearing. It's also important to do it together. All right, Tammy. So they are your beautiful messages. I hope you enjoyed them. All right. Everybody's message is a little bit different, huh? Everybody's message is a little bit different. Yeah. He can't wait to you. Yes. Yep. So you know what? Start buying stuff that you can, when you get a chance to go shopping, buy chicken or whatever that you can cook in the crock pot and turn it on, so that when you get home from work, it's already ready. You just set it up in the morning and you're good. Turn it on low and leave it on all day while you're at work, and that'll work out perfect. All right. Hey, Chrissy B. Chrissy B, how you doing? Hi, Chrissy B. All right, Payman, where's my girl? Where's baby girl Payman at? Where's my beautiful gym workout person? I'm going to work out with Payman at the gym. I wish you lived closer. I would. Payman, where you at? Payman? Payman, I know you're here. Is that you on my page? Girl, I thought you didn't like me. That video was so funny. I like the one where you're looking through the blinds, too. Say, I see you. I see you on my page. Oh, I was laughing so bad. It's like soaring, eagles soaring, like soaring. Eagles, how they glide in the sky. Beautiful. Not soaring. I'm good, Chrissy. I'm glad you came in to say hi. It's great seeing you. I'm glad to see you. It's okay. You know what? Let it happen when you want it to happen. Don't force it. It's not supposed to when you don't force it. Because if you're not quite ready to hear something or wanting to hear something, then spirit won't give me nothing and you'll pay for nothing. So don't do it. Don't do it, Chrissy. Just say hi to us. We love you. You're part of our family, H&G. So again, reminder to everybody that's in here in case you didn't remember or you didn't hear me. Kim B, our girl Kim, part of our family with Houdini, our bird in our family. You know, Houdini passed away. He was struggling really bad with a really deadly disease that no matter what wasn't going to get better. And he had been sick 10 years before that, really bad, and they didn't think he was going to make it, and he did. So he lived an extra 10 years through the last devastating sickness that he had. And he was very lovable and sweet to the end and talking with his mommy, and then he passed rather quickly. It happened just really quickly. So I'm glad it was kind of fast for both him and her, because that waiting was awful too. But anyway, I just want to let you know that Kim B's bird Houdini, her little son, my little grandson, he was such a sweet bird. You remember seeing him on our videos, right, when we would do Zoom and stuff? And then she put the beautiful video up too. Ina, thank you. Yeah, it was so sad. Thank you, Chrissy. Kim will really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, he was a beautiful bird. He really was beautiful. And he's well kept and he was spoiled rotten. He's spoiled rotten. He was spoiled. She was even telling me she kept him near the window so he could look at the bushes and outside and stuff, but he was still safe inside, so that was good. But he was so cute. She said they called him Houdini because when she first got him, he escaped out of the cage, so that's how she named him Houdini. I laughed. But she's hanging tough in there. She's hurting, but she's hanging tough, and she knows she don't have nothing to feel guilty for. She did everything she could for him, and she was with him to the end, and she loves him still so much. So anyway, sending prayers out to Kim B. All right. I'm looking for, there's payment. There's payment. Hiya. Okay, payment. Let's roll your dice. Let me roll your dice and switch this around. Okay. Where is it? 5. Woo, you got 5, girl. Okay. You got 5. All right. 5 messages coming up, payment. You got 5. Oh, thank you, Marcia. Yeah, he was a sweet bird. He always wanted to talk. She had to mute him on the damn Zoom because he wanted to tell us so much. He had something to say. That boy had something to say. That's what I kept telling her. He's got something to say. All right. Hold on 1 second, payment. All right, payment. Payment, I'm first going to use tarot with you. Your first card is going to come up as tarot. Oops, okay. All right, good. All right, payment. Your first card is with tarot. Oop. There it is. I don't know what happened. Okay, so payment, I use tarot. The first card for you is a tarot card, and it's the Ace of Cups, which is an excellent card to start with here. That's talking about I was checking the dog. There are new beginnings, new relationships, new romance, new love. You're welcome, Tammy. You're welcome for Grandma, too. New beginnings, new relationships, new romance, love, happiness, joy. In any which way that you can get it, it will come. There's also a celebration of some sort about to happen, whether it's for you or for someone else. Somehow you'll be involved. Ina, what name was you paid under? Yeah, it's definitely time payment. Hold on 1 second, payment. Ina, what's the name that you paid under PayPal, please? Wait a minute. Oh, boy. Oh, thank you, Lucerne. Thank you for that. Thank you, Lucerne. All right, is everybody here? Payment? Payment? Where's everybody at? Okay. Lindsay, how many cards did I do a payment so far? Just one? She had the New Beginnings. She had New Beginnings. She had the Tarot card. Okay. Yeah. Yep. She had the Ace of Cups. So again, payment. We were talking about the Ace of Cups payment. And Lindsay, do me a favor and find out what name Ina paid under and what the date was that she paid and how much did she pay. Because I don't remember having her put on hold. Sorry, Ina, I gotta check it. I gotta go back and check my records. Please tell me when it was. Yeah, 5 for payment, yep. Is payment still here? Payment, are you still here? I just sent a message to payment. I just text payment and told her to come back. Ina, you got to let my moderator know when you paid and how much you paid, because I don't have it down that I owed you. August 25th. Okay, and where did you pay it at? Cash App? Okay. You paid at Cash App? All right. Okay. I got you, Ina. Okay, I'm just waiting for payment to come back in. Yep, I got her, Lindsay. Yep. All right, perfect, Ina. Perfect. Thank you for that. All right. Where's payment? Payment. Where are you, payment? All right, you guys. Hold on 1 second for me. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Did payment come back in? Where is payment? Payment. All right, payment. Well, you're gonna have to rewatch it because I'm gonna finish yours, payment. So payment, we started out in the beginning with the Ace of Cups. That was your first card. New beginnings, new relationships, new romance. It's new everything right now. So payment, it's pretty much saying that everything that was going on in the past, leave it where it is right now. Don't try to tamper with it. Don't try to shake the barrel, so to speak. Just leave things be in the past, okay? If that person from the past decides to come through and communicate, take it for what it is, friendship. It's not going to go any further at this point. They're stuck right now, and they're going to stay stuck for a little while, especially while we're in Mercury retrograde. Okay, payment? So take the new beginnings, the fresh starts, the new love, the new experiences that are coming towards you. Your next card that comes up, payment, and again, you have 5, so this is number 4. I'm counting backwards. 5, we're on 4 left, is the 9 of Swords. So payment, the 9 of Swords comes up, and it talks about you struggling a little bit with anxiety, worry, stress. Listen, you're putting too much emphasis on relationships and love. You have to just kind of start living and building your life around your own happiness, your own joy, the things that make you happy, your day-to-day things. Don't allow your mind to create negative space or to create you with always on the lookout. Like everywhere you go, don't always scan the place looking for a partner. Let them scan for you. Go in, focus on exactly what you're trying to do. When you're at the gym, go focus on whatever you're working on at that time. You've got to take that energy away about relationships 100%. As soon as you can remove all that energy, it's going to allow love to come right in. It's going to allow things to happen very quickly. Again, this anxiety and fear is real. It comes up with the Nine of Swords. Okay? So your first card was the Ace of Cups. Your second card was the Nine of Swords. Your third message that comes up is about the moon cycles. It's about the moon cycles, and it's talking about waiting for things to happen. During this Mercury retrograde, more than likely, for the next 3 weeks, you're not going to meet somebody yet. Things aren't going to turn around or flip over unless you're at the third week, right where we're going into September 15th, 16th area. That's when doors can start opening. That's when things will start happening. That's when interesting people start coming in and interacting with you. Communication begins, it says. It talks about new friendships build a romance. New friendships build a romance, okay? Let down the protection guard that you have around you. In other words, let go of the way that you have this thinking. It's kind of like the way that you were brought up with, the mannerisms that you were brought up with. Be more open. Put down some of your walls because people can't get through them. Although you have a protective side about you, I get that. But we are in 2023. We are not in 1970. We are not in 1960. We are in 2023 here in the United States of America, and it is time for you to start allowing yourself to just be you. You've got yourself so strict or so restricted that people can't access you. You're not easily accessible. What does that mean? It means that you're giving off this vibration of maybe looking for something that's so serious right away. Just enjoy. Enjoy the dating scene. Enjoy going out. Enjoy being spoiled. Enjoy going to dinner. Enjoy the gifts, things like that. Your next card comes up, which is your third card. We're working down again, 5, 4, 3. We're on 3. Is to prioritize. Prioritize your thinking. Prioritize what it is that you're trying to do. Relax on the manifestation. Relax on the prayers. The universe has heard you. Asking 10,000 times doesn't make it come any faster. Doesn't make them listen anymore. Doesn't make it work like magic. It doesn't happen like that. Living your best life right now is what's important. Living your best life. Making friendships. Going out with friends. I don't see you having a lot of friends around you. I see you isolating a lot. Just work home, work home. That's not good. You need to work on building relationships, friendships. It's like praying to Archangel Metatron will help you to focus on your highest priorities and will help you to get organized and motivated, okay? So we need to get you more out. You're too much of a loner, and we got to change that. Too much of a loner. It's not good for you. Ask your angels when you're needing something. Card number 2. Ask your angels when you're needing something. Your angels have all the answers that you're searching for. They will give you the message right there through your thoughts. You won't hear them speak, so to speak. You'll think it's your own mind, but it's not. When you're asking the angels to please give you guidance, please give you direction, please give you the answer, please tell you what to do, what not to do. Your last card that comes up is Uncover. Your last card that comes up, payment, is Uncover. Uncover is talking pretty much about your memories. Uncover the values of something so that you can see for them what they really are. There's something that you keep focusing on from the past that you're giving more value to than it holds. It's like me saying I'm going to sell my car for $48,000 when the Blue Book value shows that it's only worth $22,000. You're giving somebody more credit than they deserve or than they earned. Somebody has chosen not to take the access that you've given them to you. Somebody has chosen to stay to themselves, to focus on their family, to focus on their life. Somebody's not willing to open their door up right now for you, and that's hard for you, and that hurts for you, and I get that. Because I'm getting that you wanted to build a nest, and that's an extra card for you, that you wanted to build this nest. This nest is where you're always giving, where you're creating this home, this love feeling, this home feeling, this life of family, this feeling of family around you. But this person isn't willing to open the door for that. This person is choosing to put barriers up in front of them. This person does know what they're missing, and they do feel that you're a good catch, and they do wish that things were different, but this person is not going to be able to meet you halfway at this time. At this time. And I don't say to wait for them as well. Don't put your life payment on hold for anything that's not already coming towards you. When somebody wants to be with you, they're going to be with you. When somebody wants to talk to you, they're going to talk to you. When somebody wants to get your phone number, they're going to ask you for it. You don't have to worry about the games. You don't have to get into the cycles. You don't have to get into the manipulation. And you don't have to allow the betrayal. You have a very optimistic attitude. Opportunities are going to present themselves to you after the next 3 weeks pass by. Then things are going to start happening. Doors are going to start opening. Friendships are going to start building. Relationships are going to start to begin. You will have a new beginning. Look at this. Look at this card, Cammie. Look at that card. That card is the key. There's an inner calling. You need to resolve something. There's an issue, payment, that you need to resolve. And until you can resolve that issue, that emotional issue, it's going to be considered an objective for you right now. It's something that you need to focus on so you can sort through it and then get rid of it. This is definitely the key to your happiness, is finally releasing and letting something go. You may decide to block this person from the past. You may decide to move on. You may decide to write them a goodbye letter. It was nice. It was part of my journey, getting to know you and experiencing the joy and the happiness that I found speaking to you, talking to you. But at this time, I feel that we've reached our limit. I think this is the end of our acquaintance because it never became more than what it was. You don't have time to sit around. You don't have time to be manipulated. Your maternal clock is clicking as well. It is time to move forward. It's time to invest in you. Right now, use these next 3 weeks to build friendships on the job. Get to know these women around you. Build friendships. You need to have somebody close to you. I feel like there may be one person that you do talk to or confide in, but I don't feel like this person is allowed to come much closer. I feel like you're keeping a guard up with this person. So I need you to be really careful of blocking energy, blocking love, blocking friendships, because everybody needs a friend. Everybody needs somebody they can talk to. Everybody needs to be able to vent or express themselves to somebody. Okay, so don't quit. Don't quit. Don't walk away. Don't shut the door. Ask somebody to go have lunch with you. Ask somebody to meet you. Ask somebody to go out and shop with you. Go to a movie with you. Speak up, Payment. Speak up. All right? All right, Payment, they are all your messages. Whew. And I believe that everyone except for Ina is done. Ina, I'm going to open my blinds. And Ina, we're going to throw the dice and see what you get. I don't want to keep that light on anymore. Okay. All right. Ina, we're going to roll the dice. Let's see what the messages are for Ina. Right. Switch the camera. There we go. Ina, are you with me? Are you here? Ina, let me know you're here. Thank you, Tammy. Ina, let me know you're here. Ina. Ina? Where is Ina? 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 Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Ina, where are you? Ina? Ina? Where's Ina? Everything but this tooth. I need that tooth fixed. I need that tooth fixed. Ina, where are you? Ina. Oh, Where's everybody at? Ina, where are you? Oh, good. What are they? What are they? I'm listening. Above? Let me see. There's a group on Facebook somewhere that you can advertise your car or have for sale sign with contact and price in your car so when you drive other cars see. Oh, good idea. Yeah, good idea. Thank you, Tabby. Thank you, Lindsay. Yeah, I need to get rid of this car. I just got to. Where's Ina? Ina. Oh, it is, Lindsay? I'm not on Facebook, so I can't put nothing on there. I don't want to be on Facebook. All right, I'm just going to do Ina's without her here. I'm just going to do it without her here because I can't keep waiting. I don't know where she went. So, um, we got to pin a message. Ina's up next, so we'll pin that. Somebody type Ina. Oh wow, really, Lindsay? That's cool. Okay, somebody type Ina. Thank you, thank you. Okay, pin that message. Okay. Um, yeah, Ina, there she is. Great. Okay, great. We're just gonna have to do it without you. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Rolling your dice. Rolling your dice now. Ina, you got one. You got one. Okay, Ina, don't worry. We'll make it a good one. We'll make it a good one. Okay, Ina? So we're here now. We got you. Okay, great. Let's see. All right, Ina's here. Ina, you got one? All right. Ina, I'm going to give you a choice since you have one. Would you like me to use the tarot card for your message or the oracle cards for your message? Your choice, Ina. Please type below. Would you like me to choose the tarot card for your message or the oracle cards for your message? Would you like your message guided by a tarot card or by an oracle card? By an angel card or by a spirit card? Angels are the oracles, and tarot cards are spirit. Ina, please type tarot or oracle. Moderators, please type the question for Ina. Tarot or oracle? Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Leo. Ina, Leo's message is right there. Ina, do you want the oracle cards or tarot card? Which one? Oracle message or tarot? Otherwise, I'm just going to choose for myself. What you're commenting is not making any sense. I don't understand. Hi. Okay, you ready for your message? All right. Ina, there seems to be a lot of options in front of you. It seems that you're having a little bit of trouble because you have the Two of Pentacles. It seems like you're having a little bit of trouble making up your mind about something or making a decision, or you may be weighing out the odds. Okay? Something, Ina, around you has come to an end. There's been a situation where something has finished or got completed or you walked away from. All right? Because there's definitely a new beginning happening here. You need to trust your intuition more, is what Spirit is saying. You need to trust your intuition more when it comes to people. There's also somebody who takes advantage of your kindness, okay? There's also someone who takes advantage of your kindness, and they may make a fool of you. Okay, so I'm doing your reading now, Ina. Moderators, please type to Ina that your reading is being done now. So if she missed any of it, she has to go back and watch it. Okay. So somebody might be making a fool of you right now. This card talking about balancing and juggling, because you got the number 1. So your dice was for one message. So that's what you get. And it is combined with 2 messages because I always give an extra for 1. So when you got the Two of Pentacles, Ina, when you got the Two of Pentacles, this talked a lot. It talks volumes that you can't get a balance in your life right now with something that you're trying to do. Perhaps you're trying to start your own business. Perhaps you're trying to make money on your own. Perhaps you're trying to do something independently. But I feel like maybe you're struggling with something. You're also waiting to hear from somebody. There's no doubt. You're waiting to hear from somebody who maybe have walked away from you. Because I feel like there was some good and bad with the situation. There was definitely some good and bad in a situation. There was dark and there was light, okay? There were things that were okay and there was other things that just weren't okay. Things that didn't make sense. Things that didn't come out the way they were supposed to. There is going to be some light coming your way, though. There is going to be light coming your way. Things are going to start shining for you, just like this. Going to start shining for you. There is somebody who's going to pour their cup into yours. Somebody's going to give something to you. Somebody's coming through with an idea. Somebody's coming in with support. Somebody's coming in with encouragement or an offer. Okay? So be careful. Be careful what you do, but understand that the universe is trying to bring you a gift. The universe is saying, here, I have this for you. But you have to be willing to receive it. Okay? You have to be willing to consider all the different options that are in front of you and make a choice with one. Okay? When we go back again to the same thing, when we go back again, balancing, juggling, you got to stay with one choice, just one choice. All right? In order to get that success, there is news coming in quickly for you. Okay? There is news coming in quickly for you. This news is going to be uplifting. It's going to be encouraging. It's going to help you get to the next level. There's something that's about to come together finally. Something you've been waiting on, something you've been waiting to work out. Yeah, it's coming through. But you're going to have to leave something behind. Okay? I gave you a lot of cards here today, Ina. You're going to have to leave something behind in order to get where you want to be. You're going to have to either stop enabling somebody. You're going to have to stop choosing them over you. You're going to have to start putting yourself as a priority, because I think you're tired of being alone. And there's somebody that's wanting to communicate to you, and there's somebody who may be wanting to come back to you from the past. But I feel like then they're going to send messages really quickly, because I got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, it's a message is coming in quickly. Something's coming in quickly. Really fast energy. So it's going to happen within the next 3 weeks. Definitely before the retrograde ends, it's coming in. But be careful, because a lot of people from the past will resurface right now with this retrograde here. They'll resurface, but they're going to come back with the same shit from before. They won't have changed anything. They're going to tell you they did, but they won't have changed anything. All right? So I need you to be really careful with your choices and decisions, Ina. But you have a lot of blessings coming, and you have the sun. You have nothing but the sun coming in is going to brighten up everything, but it's going to make things more clear. So you're not juggling anymore, so you can make a decision. All right? I hope that helps. Yeah, it is acting up. All right, so I'm going to give a minute just for Ina to be able to catch up to all the messages I just said, because her computer might be lagging. And if I cancel this video now, she won't see it all. So that is it, and that is all we have for today, and I'm exhausted, mentally exhausted. But I still have to go on TikTok. So I'm going to go on TikTok and do a collective. So hopefully that'll be fun. If you want to join me there, I'm going to do a couple collectives, which means a message that is for everyone, and whoever it resonates for, it does, and whoever it doesn't, they can just let it go. But that's what I'm going to do on TikTok. Buffering and lagging. Okay, Ina, you are done. All right, you guys. I'm going over to TikTok. I'll see you guys there.